Uh, Thank you. Thank you for the members of the media. So, about this game, if we start this game by looking at the Premier League table, and that means we make a big mistake. So when we see the teams, we have to always ignore the table. We only have to see the table after the match. So despite the KMC are not in good moment, we have to respect them. We expect really tough game. Also, if you see in the world of football before a few days, football always teach us. You see how Arsenal play against Wolves, so you have to take lessons from this kind of events every time. So we respect KMC. They are a strong team, and the game start 0-0. We play at 4. It's not easy with the sun. Now Ramadan starts, so a lot of things. So we have to respect this team and try to be maximum concentration to win this match.
Swali kwa mwalimu kuelekea mchezo wa kesho.
We've seen in the last game some players were not playing. I mean, we are rested. Was it a plan for this game? That's why you got them rested.
As you know, we came from Morocco after this Confederation Cup match, so it was a long trip, and even after this, we will have a lot of games because some of the teams in the league, like JKT, they play double than us. They play almost 16 games, and we play only 8. So we expect a lot of games. So with that, everyone has to be ready in our squad. Everyone will get time, like always coach says. So everyone has to be ready. So because of that one, after long trip and big stressful game, and only after 2 days, that's why we rotated the squad more for the FA game, and we will continue to do so also because we have a game every 3 days, every 4 games. It's impossible for the likes of Lusajo to play all the games. Otherwise, you will make them to have injuries. So you have to rotate the squad, and everyone is really quite good and quite okay, as you saw it last match also. We rotate the team really well, and we get the same results.
Swali kuelekea mchezo wa kesho. Karibu.
Coach, my name is Mechi from our TV. My question is, how type of opponent
Before each game, not only for KMC, before each game we try to look our opponents. We try to see them, their strengths and their weak points. I don't want to talk too much to reveal before the match. So, but still we expect, I think tomorrow, even last game when they play against Simba and before other games, they are a team who like to defend more in low block with their initial system is 4-2-3-1, but they defend more in 4-1-4-1 in more low blocks, and something like that. So I don't want to go too much into details, but we expect first is not about this, is about to respect the game and to give it, to stay 100% to match everything in duels and everything, winning second balls. Then after the spirit, the motivation, then after that the tactics or how we play the match will come. So first is to give maximum attention to the match.
Swali.
Coach, how hard it is playing with the opponent who was lose more? Made you think maybe they can rise from you?
That's why I was saying, especially in this kind of, when you play this kind of opponents, they always wants to make a stepstone with someone. So you have to be always cautious, and you see, they are always have to be very focused, especially these kind of teams, especially now with the KMC case, because they are fighting for relegation. They are there, so they have to make this step. And imagine if they can make these statements with the bigger teams, then after all the belief will come. So because of that one, their motivation will be super high, to show that they are good and to show they are coming back. And so, like I said from the beginning, this kind of games, we have to pay too much attention, like it is like a final game. So we have to respect, and we have to stay too much focused to make the job done.
Coach, my last question is, when you look see how they play provided the last match when they played against Simba, where there's a moment whereby transition, positive transition special, they had chances, but they could not convert the chances into goals. What precaution do you take going to the match against KMC, provided how they play, how they attack, how they create the chances?
We always believe that in all the games, to avoid a counter-attack, especially teams who defend the low block and wait a moment to run, to avoid this kind of situation, for me, also what we believe is to not lose balls in the middle of the area or in a necessary position when the team is not organized. But if you are traveling together, if you make passes, if you move the opponent left, right, and you make consecutive passes, the team will travel together and the block will travel together. So if the block travel together, you have the moment to make a counter pressing. So even if you lose the ball, you can immediately recover the ball back. Also, if you finish your action by shoot, by cross, by this kind of situation, the opponent didn't recover the ball, so they have the ball from their goal kicks. So you are organized, you are set, you can make your high pressing. So it's about where you lose the ball. So try to avoid and try to make the process, try to be more patient. You know that the space will open up to move the opponent left, right, inside, outside, and all the players, they know that all our variation. If you do that with patience, with quality of pass, everything with the quality of pass, quality of movement, everything, you will not lose balls. So the counter attack will not be there. But if you lose these simple balls when your teammates are not organized, then it's difficult and you will face counter attack. So we treat it like most of some teams when they defend low block and they wait long ball and then after they run. So we will consider the match is like that.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Thank you.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.